Hi, I'm Keeley, also known as Kelly.
And I'm Feely, also known as Alex.
Welcome to our corner of the Shire,
Where we will show you how to bring Middle Earth
into your daily life to keep you
a happy hobbit.
Oh my goodness, are you so angry that you're digging?
Yeah? You're so angry that you're digging? What are you so mad about?
Oh, she's in a rage. She's in a digging rage trying to get out her anger. Oh, mischief.
Yes? What happened? Oh, Missy. That's what you're mad about?
Mischief is understandably very upset right now because the cost of things at the market in Mitchell Delving and in the whole of the Shire in general has gone up. They've been up for a while and they're not really going down. So she's really upset because we had plans to make some cookies and some cakes and some breads using specialty seasonal ingredients like candied citrus peel. And they're just too expensive. We don't have enough hoarded gold. We don't have enough hoarded gold for it.
Are you mad about the cost of things?
I mean, growing your own food helps, but not everyone can do that. What's an idea that folks can do at home? What's an idea that folks can do at home to help them save some money? One thing we do have is a lemon tree that's produced lemons for the first time in its little life. And we have some skills in the kitchen, so I'm going to attempt to make our own candied citrus peel for our baked goods this Yuletide season. And I'm going to show you how to do it so that you could also save some of your dwarven gold when you have to go to the market. We had some delicious, squishy, juiceable fishes one night. So I used the leftover lemon that we'd squeezed onto our fish to harvest the peel. And the first thing you do is you try to make a little cut so that you can separate the membrane off of the peel. The video I saw on how to do it made it look super easy, but it took a few tries for me, as you can tell. Then I started cutting the peel into strips that were about a 1/4 inch wide. There's the rest of my little lemon slices, and I also was going to do 2 oranges and another lemon. And I decided to experiment by using a vegetable peeler. I think ours was really dull because it was a lot of seesaw work to get even one strip off. So if you've got a more heavy-duty vegetable peeler, that's probably best. But it did come off in this really beautiful, thin, clean chunk. So I did that for the rest of the lemon. I've sped up the footage because, you know, it took me a while. And I apologize, my hands are like always in the way when I'm trying to demonstrate how to do something. Then I moved on to the oranges. So you can see they were a little tougher. They've got a little bit thicker skin, but it turned out beautiful. Working away, sounding like a beaver. But that's kind of getting into Narnia territory. We won't go there. Mr. and Mrs. Beaver. I felt like a Mrs. Beaver while I was making this. So that's what I ended up with. And since some of the citrus strips were wider than a 1/4 inch, I decided to cut those too. So I just took a paring knife and did more slits. It was a little tricky. I don't think our knife was super dull. After I stopped filming, I got smart and I actually took a big knife so that I could apply a bit of pressure and used it to just cut strips that way, and that worked a lot better. So I definitely recommend you use that method when you make this at home. There you can see the big knife, and that's what I ended up with. It was a beautiful, delicious smelling aroma. So the next step is you put your peels into a non-reactive saucepan, which I think is pretty much anything other than copper, because apparently it can affect the flavor of the citrus. You add enough water to cover the peel, and then you add a teaspoon of salt, and you boil it. So this part of the process is to get that bitter taste that citrus peel has, to get the bitter taste out of the peel. So you let it come to a boil, you cook it for about 10 minutes, and then you strain it. So you don't have to rinse it, but you drain it out, and you fog up your lens. And then you rinse out the pot. I'm rinsing it with hot water because the pot had just been hot and I didn't want to damage the pot. Just a little drop of soap there just to be extra careful. Then add the peels back in. You can see they've already changed color a little bit. And you repeat the process. You fill it up with water again. Add another teaspoon of salt. Turn the heat back on. Let it start cooking. Get it to a boil for 10 minutes. Drain it. Fog up your lens. Return it to the pot after you've rinsed the pot out. And this time you do something different. You add a cup of sugar. And then you add the same amount of liquid that you've been working with, just to cover the peels. You return it to your hob or your stove. Okay, I shouldn't have said hob. That's Irish for stove, but that's also a hobbit. So you don't want to actually put a hot pot on top of a hobbit. But after about an hour, you can see it gets really thick. The peels are starting to get a little translucent. Here, at this stage, it's almost entering the candy stage, and that's how you know it's done, because the peels are soft. Some of them are see-through. Look, they already look like candy. Really yummy. So at this point, you drain it again. You have to be careful because hot sugar can burn you really badly. Then you fog up your lens. And then you put them onto a plate to dry overnight. Because they're hot, I was hesitant to use my fingers. And they're also very sticky, as you can imagine. So I put them onto the plate, and then I just used my little wooden spoon to start separating them a bit. But they really wanted to stick together, and after they cooled a little bit, I did go ahead and use my fingers to spread them out like that. They look so gorgeous. So I let them dry on a plate overnight. The next morning they looked pretty much the same. And I once again used my fingers, and I just gently picked them up and started placing them into containers. I sorted them out by fruit. So I put the lemon in one container, and I put the orange in another container. Because there are occasions, like say you want to make a lemon cake. You may only want lemon peel and lemon cake. And look how gorgeous they are. They should keep in the fridge for several weeks. And they tasted just like fruit roll-ups. I was very impressed. They're absolutely delicious, and I'm excited to use them. And the leftover lemon pulp went to the chickens.
Are you feeling better? Oh, Mischief, you look a lot happier now that you know we can make those fun cakes and cookies and stuff, huh? Yeah, you look a lot happier.
We hope that this video has left you feeling festive and inspired to try your hand at making some candied citrus peel. And if you do, we would love to see your creations by sharing it with us on our social media, or perhaps even popping into my Discord. I've got a Happy Hobbit channel on there now. In the meantime, from Keeley and Mischief, we wish you and your loved ones a very Merry Christmas and a happy Yuletide season and a beautiful, safe, and warm winter. Yes, we do, huh? Yes, we do. Here, honey, you want your cookie? Come get your cookie. Come sit. Sit down. Oh, good girl. Eat your cookie. Good girl. Mwah. Good girl. That's my baby. That's my baby. Yeah, you're not getting paid enough for this. Hi, Fluff Bottom. You're a little Fluff Bottom, Mizzy. Oh, Mizzy.
Are you mad about... Wait, let me ask. Are you mad about how much everything costs at the Hobbit market? The prices of Mitchell Darling are crazy!
Come be in the video! Come be in the video! Come here, Missy. Yes? Can you sit down again? Can you sit? Good job. Oh, you don't... Can you sit? Wait, not lie down. Can you do a sit down? Yeah, wait. Go up. Perfect. You're doing great. Okay, now we're just gonna say Merry Christmas, okay?